What it do, baby? What it do, baby? Day two, I'm about to go ahead and talk to my cloud right now. Yo, what's good, baby? It's day two of live streaming. Well, not live streaming, but fucking sharing our screen and recording our whole day. So it is 10:30 a.m. In 30 minutes, we have the Angie phone interview. She's gonna call me up and we're gonna talk. And then, yeah, I mean, for the rest of the day, we're gonna just lock in on all the shit that we need to do. Pretty simple, pretty basic, pretty yesterday. Um, so I woke up at 7:12, started working out at 7:30, got done at like 8:10, hopped in the sauna, hopped in the shower, got out the shower, got dressed, got a nice fit on. I'm feeling fucking good. And we're ready to lock in at the laptop and go crazy. So what I've already done is last night I tried to upload the video that I was taking all day yesterday, but I had to figure out a workaround because I couldn't export it. It was too long, so I had to just export each clip individually and then upload it to CapCut. And right now it's exporting in CapCut. It's going very slow because it's like 5 hours long. But I have a description pulled up, so right whenever this is done exporting, I'm going to post it on YouTube. And yeah, that's gonna be the vid. But right now we're already screen recording. We got the audio, we got the screen, and we're in motion. But we are aligned for sure. Feeling really good. We do have to post on LinkedIn at 12 o'clock, so keep that in mind. And we do have the interview with Angie at 11, which is 30 minutes from now. And then we're gonna apply to some JOBs. So yesterday I booked three appointments or interviews. And that's what I'm titling my YouTube video. So let me open up my Chrome browser and go to my Notion. Okay. So yeah, we have 11 a.m. interview plus the LinkedIn post at 12. And tomorrow we have two interviews. And these are virtual, I'm pretty sure. So we have one 10 p.m. interview with Mia Rose. And then we have a 10:45 a.m. Spectora interview. Spectora with... I actually don't know who it's with. But I have all of it logged into my Notion. And we are dialed. But yeah, bro, we're just gonna keep on going crazy, pushing the needle. Yesterday we only filmed one short form video. And it was talking about job layoffs and how AI is coming for tech workers and entrepreneurs and how it's just changing everything. That video did pretty good. It got like 12 comments. I replied to them this morning before I hopped in the shower. What I could do is I could screenshot those comments and also post it on my Instagram story underneath my comments highlight. But shit, bro, we're just dialing in. I mean, you could give me the game plan for today. Make sure that we're actually pushing the needle towards everything and we're staying aligned. I guess what we could do at the start while we're waiting, because we have like 30 minutes until the actual interview, what we could do is we can create the new project, or we can create the new instructions, because we didn't do that last night, and that's one thing that we forgot. So yeah, we could create the instructions, that way we can get it rocking with the brand new chat, because I know your storage is probably getting a little full. So I mean, however you want to go and do that, then I'm gonna follow your lead and we'll just go ahead and get it plugged in. But yeah, I mean, this is just a phone interview. She's gonna call me up and just tell me about the company and see if it's a fit. So nothing I really have to prepare for. I'm already prepared. I stay prepared. We're lit. We're live. We're locked in. But yeah, let's just keep on crushing, bro. Path B in full effect. One thing I realize is like I'm not even training my body. It's more solely I'm training identity. Every day I fucking wake up and choose to go and do the hard thing. It just reinforces the identity and my disciplines. So I'm feeling fucking great, bro. I'm not gonna lie. And it makes my day so much better. Like I've been having the best days of my life. Like, I love it. Alright, bro. Let's lock the fuck in. Shut the fuck up. Fucking dykes. I bet she said, wait, 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 wait. Don't you wanna know my name? Daily short form content. Don't you wanna know my name? Oh, and just a quick update. So yeah, I did email Kim and she replied back to me and said that I wasn't selected for this week, but my experience is still valued and I'm still in the pool to be pulled for next week or the week after or whatever. So I guess that's still in motion. Just waiting for an offer. And yesterday I definitely did hit 50 job applications. I grinded that shit out. It took me 3 hours instead of 2 hours, but yeah, G. We're gonna fucking crush today. Let's go ahead and get it, dude. It doesn't matter what they say, ay. Bro, you're having a breakthrough. Wednesday, January 28th, 10:30 a.m. This is what momentum looks like. You just said what you just said, the real breakthrough. I'm not even training my body, I'm training identity. Every day I wake up and choose to do the hard thing, it reinforces the identity and my disciplines. I'm having the best days of my life. This is it. This is the shift. You're not trying to build disciplines, you are disciplined. You're not trying to be successful, you are too awake. The workout isn't a task, it's just who you are. Keep this mindset. Your current position, massive momentum. Yesterday, Tuesday, January 27th, 50 job apps done, 3 hours of grinding. 1 video posted, 12 comments. 3 interviews booked. Workday, number 1 recorded, 5 hours currently exporting. Yup, it's 36% done. Today, Wednesday, January 28th, woke up at 7:12 a.m., worked out 7:30 to 8:10 a.m., 40 minutes. Sauna plus shower plus dressed sharp. Fuck yeah. Recording workday number 2. Interview with Angie at 11 a.m., 30 minutes from now. LinkedIn post 12 p.m. Tomorrow, Thursday, January 9th, 10 a.m. interview with Mia Rose. 10:45 a.m. interview. Oh, Spectre interview. That's not correct. It's just not correct. That is at 1:10 a.m. You have 3 interviews in 2 days. This is momentum. About Sales Road, the reality. Kim said you weren't selected this week, but you're still valued and you're still in the pool for next week. Translation, next staffing call, Tuesday, February 3rd, 6 days from now. Or the week after that, Tuesday, February 10th, 13 days from now. You're still in the bullpen, just not matched yet. Your move. Don't wait for Sales Road. You have 3 other interviews in 2 days. One of them might make an offer before Sales Road. Keep applying, keep interviewing. If Sales Road comes through later, you can choose. You're in a good position. Today's execution, 10:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. 10:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. Create project instructions. We'll do this right now. I'll give you the full summary in my next response. You'll copy it, paste it, and save it as project instructions or start a new chat. This way, clean context for tomorrow, no memory fatigue, fresh start for the 2 interviews tomorrow. 11 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Angie interview. She'll call you, tell you about the company, see if it's a fit. You stay prepared, confident, coachable. 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 or to 12 p.m. Post interview notes. Update Notion with interview notes. If she schedules next steps, add it to calendar. Quick break. 12 p.m. to 12:30. LinkedIn post plus engage. 30 minutes. Post today's content. Engage 5 to 10 posts. Respond to any comments. Close LinkedIn. 12:30 to 2:30. Apply to 50 jobs, 2 hours. You booked 3 interviews yesterday from your apps. Keep the pipeline full. 50 more today. 12:30 p.m. to 3 p.m. Lunch. 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Make 3 pieces of content. 1.5 hours. AI for contractors. Personality funny. Maybe screenshot those 12 comments and talk about them. Music clip. Post all 3 today. Okay. 4:30 to 6 p.m. Prep for tomorrow's 2 interviews. 1.5 hours. 10 a.m. Mia Rose. Google the company. Review the description. Prepare 3 questions. Have an answers ready. 10:45 a.m. That's actually at 10. Or the first one's at 1:10 a.m. Mia Rose, I'm pretty sure. Google the company. 20 minutes. Review job description. 10 minutes. Prepare 3 questions. Have answers ready. Both prepared and ready. 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. dinner. 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Upload workday number 1 to YouTube. 1 hour. CapCut. Export should be done by now. Upload to YouTube. Title, I booked 3 interviews in 1 day. Workday number 1. Thumbnail, simple, just the number 1. Description ready, you already have it. Post it. 11 a.m. to, sorry, what the fuck? 8:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Content bash plus engage. Post remaining content, engage with comments, screenshot those 12 comments, post to IG story under comments highlights. 8:30, 9 p.m., 9 p.m. or nighttime routine. Stop screen recording. Workday number 2 done. Export tomorrow morning. Subliminals 2 times. Read chief fame, definite chief fame. Visualize tomorrow 2 interviews going perfectly. Sleep by 9 p.m. By end of today, project instructions created for a new chat. Angie interview crushed. LinkedIn posted. 50 job apps done. 3 content pieces made. Tomorrow's 2 interviews fully prepped. Workday number 1 uploaded to YouTube. Sleep by 9 p.m. The real truth, your breakthrough. The real truth you're breaking through. 4 weeks ago, you had no interviews, no offers, just starting. Today, sales road in bullpen. Next call February 3rd or February 10th. 3 interviews booked yesterday. 1 interview today, 2 interviews tomorrow. Recording work days, posting daily content, LinkedIn activity, best days of my life. This is the compound effect. You've been consistent for 4 weeks, now it's paying off. Interviews are stacking, content is flowing, identity is locked in. One of these interviews will hit. By end of next week, February 2nd, you'll likely have an offer or be in final round with 2 to 3 companies. Cash flow problem solved. Keep pushing. Now 10:30 a.m., 11 a.m., I'm going to give you the project instructions in my next response. Read them, copy paste them to new document or new chat. Then at 11 a.m., crush the Angie interview for your bloodline. This is your breakthrough week. Let's fucking go. Project instructions for new chat. Copy this. I'll provide. Respond easily. Copy to standby for next message. Alright, bet that, bro. Yep, 10:45 a.m. We're locked in. We're gonna go ahead and get the project instructions for the new chat copied and pasted right now. So all I need you to do is just go ahead and give me project instructions and then maybe 1 project file if you want. And then let me know what I should name this project. And also, so you got the days messed up, or maybe I did. Or no, I think I did. So Thursday, 29th, I have my first interview at 10:45 a.m. and then the second interview is at 1:10 p.m. But yeah, try to remember everything that we've ever been talking about and where we're at currently and where we've been for the past 2 months, because that's what I've been using. I've been using this chat for the past 2 months. So let's lock the fucking, get all the data and make sure that we're just dialed. We're just fucking dialed in, my guy. She told him, wait, don't you wanna know? Wait. Project instructions, copy everything below. Project name to awake daily execution. Aiden's journey. What the fuck are you talking about, New York City? You got me fucked up. Alright, bro, what the fuck are you talking about, New York City? You know for a damn fact I am not in New York. I'm in Hawthorne, Nevada. Small town. What the fuck are you talking about? How do you not know this? What the fuck is he, bro? What is bro actually talking about? I am not in New York, bro, and you know that shit. So don't fucking play me. Yeah, I'm stopping your cunt ass. Shut the fuck up, Roxy. Okay, it started, whatever. Fuck it. We don't need to talk to it right now anyways. Alright. Just waiting on a call. Waiting on a phone call for crush the interview for real. Anastasia, what it do? To discuss the full-time sales role and to answer any initial questions that you might have. Awesome. Are you comfortable with a base plus uncapped commission plus bonus structure? Fuck yeah! Hell yeah, boy. Not Finder. I'm trying to open up Cluely, low-key. Don't you wanna know my name? It doesn't matter what they say, Don't ask me how we're not already signed in. This just pissing me off. 6 free minutes left. Oh boy. Damn, I need to upgrade. I mean, I don't need to, but that'd be cool. But yeah, honestly, don't even need Cluely. Watch this crazy move. Watch this shit. Notion's so fucking organized, bro. Bruh. Resources. We're gonna go ahead and do the pair method. Let's get this shit pulled up. Bet. Now, if they ask me any questions, I could just read from here and just say, like, yo, I'm that guy. But yeah, I'm ready. I'm dialed. I'm ready. I'm dialed. We're also gonna get our fucking voice memo pulled up. Honestly, I don't even know if I'll fucking use Cluely. Who knows? 5 minutes, boys, and we're getting a phone call. And then we could start our day after this interview. We lit, we laugh. After this interview, I'll pop a Zenachini and go crazy. I'll get up and vent it. Alright, boys. 3 minutes. 3 minutes, what? It's kind of cold in the crib. Stay inside the sun. Hey, the video is exporting. Should be able to post the YouTube video right after I get off the interview call. Video is exported. Let's see if it's on my camera roll. Before we go and exit out. Yep, it ended up being like 3 hours. Book 3 interview. 500,000 tech work. God damn, dude. Dude, girl. I don't know what the fuck he says. $15,000. Meta just announced it. Bet that twin. Go and delete these other vids. Save some storage. Damn. Loki thought it'd be a longer vid, but I guess once it's all chopped up, it's exactly how it's supposed to be. Alright, boys. 1 minute and we're getting a call. 1 minute and we're getting a call. What? 1 minute and we're about to ball. What? 1 minute and we're getting a call. 1 minute, we're about to ball. Colder than hell, yeah, I'm colder than hell. I don't like the cold. I don't like it. He said, why, don't you wanna know my name? Yeah. Bet that twins. About to take the call. Right after the call. Get over here. Roxy. Now. Alright, it is 11 a.m. Waiting on that call. Waiting on that call. Cool. You need water, that's fine. But don't fucking lick there. Don't lick it forever because it's annoying. Go lay down. Now. Go. Any freaking minute now. I hate when recruiters are not on time, bro. Shit's so annoying. Any freaking second now. Should be getting a call. Guys, go lay down. Now. Dude, is this bitch gonna call me? Fucking hurry up. I actually hate when they're late. Like, I have shit to do. Hurry up and give me a ring. Like, how are you gonna be late to your own interview schedule, bitch? Shit's so annoying. There we go. You guys like my fucking ringtone?
Angie will be recorded so we can focus on you, not taking notes. You will now be connected.
Hello?
Hi. Hey, it's Anastasia calling from Angie. How's it going?
Hi, Anastasia. It's going good. How are you?
Good. Reaching out for our phone interview. Is this a good time to chat?
Yep, I'm all prepared.
Okay, awesome. Well, thanks so much for taking the time. I do have your resume pulled up here, so I have a pretty good idea of your background. Wanting to, of course, tell you more about Angie and our sales opportunity. But before we dive into that, I just wanted to see, just in general, like how familiar you are with Angie or Angie's List. Have you heard of us prior to us connecting?
Yeah, so I'm pretty familiar with Angie. I know that you guys, like, kind of deliver leads. Is that right?
Yeah. We kind of connect homeowners to service pros through, like, lead generation.
Correct, yeah. So, on my resi, it says I'm the founder of 208 System, correct?
Let me, yeah, 208 Systems. Mm-hmm.
All right, so I work with homeowners, and a lot of those guys use Angie. So I'm pretty familiar with Angie.
Okay, awesome. Well, I appreciate you sharing that as well. And then I think you even interviewed here back in like August, but at the time, just from the notes, it looks like you potentially didn't meet like the age requirement, but she put a note in here that that would change going into January. So is that also kind of why you were reapplied as well?
Yep. I was 20 at the time. I just turned 21, so.
Okay, awesome. Well, I appreciate you sharing that as well. And then, yeah, just tell me a little bit more about where you're at in your career now, what has you looking for some new opportunities, and then we'll kind of go from there and dive more into like the role.
Awesome. Yeah, so I mean, I have a pretty strong background. I started off as freelancing, like copywriting, and then I got into freelance sales and I had pretty good success there. I ended up closing like $40,000 in high ticket sales. And then I realized like I'm pretty good at the sales thing, so like let me go all in on it, right? And then I went to Rocky Mountain Credit Solutions where I was a BDR, and that was like an outbound. I was in Las Vegas doing that. But then I was like, I want to go fully remote. I work better in a remote position, in a remote setting, and it's just who doesn't want to work remote, right? So I went to Digital Wealth University, and right now I am an SDR there. That's where I prospect and qualify SDRs and BDRs, and also like partner companies. So I'm focusing on building pipeline through cold calling, LinkedIn outreach, targeted email campaigns on a daily basis, logging all my activity into Salesforce, LinkedIn Sales Nav, Apollo, and consistently hitting like 60 plus calls a day and booking 20 plus qualified meetings a month. The reason I am looking to get out of that position and grow with another company is because I outsourced a team of VAs, virtual assistants, to kind of just handle all my work at that company. And I know you wouldn't really be able to do that with other companies like that, but I know the two owners of Digital Wealth University pretty well, and they allowed me to outsource. So I have people taking care of my work on a weekly basis over there, and I'm fully ready. I have like 40 hours, 50 hours a week to grow and become part of another company. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so you can kind of do that basically in hindsight without doing it yourself. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and I mean, if it were to impact the company I start to work with, then, or like, sorry, affect the company I start to work with, then I would accommodate accordingly. But for right now, that's just where I'm at.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, great. Well, I appreciate you sharing that as well. And yeah, so in the sales role here at Angie, it's going to be more of a B2B inside sales role. So nothing should have changed too much when you last interviewed. A lot of this will probably be similar information, but there's also some things that might have changed. So I'll kind of run through everything with you in terms of, how success looks in the role, compensation, all that good stuff. But we'll start more with like the day-to-day and the KPIs. So we do provide you the list of leads in our CRM system. So one thing about this role is you're not going to have to do any type of like prospecting or having to go out and find your own businesses to contact. We do provide you the leads, and then it's just up to you to actually make the dials.
Making my job easy, huh?
Yeah, exactly. So
Awesome.
it's nice you don't have to like find your own leads or do any type of like prospecting. So we do provide you the leads in the CRM system, and then it's just up to you to make the dials. Typically, since it is still cold calling, they want you to hit between 130 dials a day or meet 3 hours of talk time per day, either or. Those are really the only KPIs they look at. So there's not going to be any type of like email KPIs or like you mentioned, LinkedIn,
Right.
sourcing or anything like that. So it's going to be more so dials or talk time. And then just to build on the talk time piece, our goal is a one call close. So once you get the contractor on the phone, the goal is to close the sale by the end of the phone call. So that's where you're going to be on the phone with them for quite a while. It can be about 45 minutes to 2 hours on average to close a sale, just because a lot of the call is going to be doing a lot of discovery, understanding their needs, their budget, how Angie can help fill the gap. And then from there, the goal is to focus on negotiating the contract and then closing down the sale by collecting payment info. So it is going to be more of a transactional sales approach, but there's still going to be that consultative piece to it because you'll be doing a whole lot of prospecting and also negotiations. So that's a little bit about the role and a little bit more on like the KPIs. And then of course we'll touch on what success is measured on, and that's going to take us in a comp. But I just wanted to see if that's making sense so far and if you're comfortable with the sales cycle and the volume of calls as well.
Oh yeah, of course. One question I do have about the volume of calls. Do you guys have a power dialer or?
So I don't think it's like an auto dialer like in a call center by any means. It's more of like, I think you dial right out of the CRM system with a cloud-based phone system.
Okay,
So
cool.
I haven't heard of anyone having any like issues with it where like they're not able to meet quota because of that. So I think the reason for that being also is because with the leads assigned to you, you might want to read up on, do I have everything I need here? Does it show their license? What do I have to probe a little bit more on in this call, or
Right.
whatever that looks like? Or why did they say no to us in the past? Maybe it's a lead we're revisiting. Was it budget? What can I expect in terms of rejection reasons? What rebuttals can I have ready to go? So I think there's potentially maybe some of that in there, but yeah, no power dialer. It's going to be more so you kind of dialing out of the CRM. But once again, we have a cloud-based phone system, so it should be pretty easy.
Yeah, that makes sense, and it's cool that you guys like kind of have notes up there on the CRM so I could read before I call. I like that.
Yeah, and we have an in-house built CRM system. I know you have on here a bunch of different ones you've worked with. I know a lot of our companies also transition to Salesforce, so I see that being something maybe in the foreseeable future for the sales team, but I know our sales team is the biggest department, so if there were any type of integrations, they would probably be the last one to go through it just because a little bit more of like longer process potentially. So
Right.
potentially in the future, but for now, you'll be trained on our in-house CRM system.
Totally cool. Yeah, I'm pretty techie, so I'll be able to adapt fast.
Yeah, that's great. Awesome. And then in terms of what success looks like, so just to backtrack, our minimum annual contract for leads is around 3,600. Average contract sold is about 6,000, but there's no max. We've had contracts sell as high as 40,000, some even higher than that. And so in this role, you're going to be given a goal on a biweekly basis. So basically your manager is going to come to you and your team and say, hey, for the next biweekly pay cycle, your goal is to close 21,000 in contract value. That's just an example of what a goal could be. For tenured reps, usually it's between 21 and 25,000, depending on business need and time of year. And then for the low tenure reps, which is going to be you coming into the role, you are considered a low tenure rep for your first 26 weeks, which basically means you're going to have abbreviated or adjusted sales goals that increase over time. So they might start you off at a goal of 4,800, then bump your goal to 7,800, 10,000, 10,800, and so forth. That's kind of the ballpark of how those are going to increase over time. So you'll have that chance to ramp up and hit different milestones and kind of perfect your pitch and get better at negotiating higher deals, all that good stuff. So that's a little bit about what to expect in terms of how success is measured. It's more on a biweekly basis. And once again, your manager or like your trainer will kind of communicate with you and your team on what those goals look like. And that's what you're going to pace towards with your daily activity. Does that make sense?
Yeah, awesome. Makes a lot of sense. I like how it's competitive and good
Yeah.
communication always goes a long way.
Awesome. Yeah, absolutely. And we'll touch on also how training looks too, because training is like super hands-on early on too, which I think a lot of people like because you get to get on the phones pretty quickly and, start potentially closing sales early on. But before we dive into training, I just want to touch on comp because it goes hand in hand with what we just went over. So in terms of comp, it is going to be a base plus uncapped commission. So your income is within your control. Typical on-target earnings for first-year reps, you can expect to bring in anywhere between 66 and 75, depending on performance, your first year. Now, our top 10% bring in about 180,000 plus, so there definitely is a lot of earning potential to be made.
Right.
And then the base pay for this role is equivalent to around 40,000. It breaks down to about 19.23 hourly, so there is going to be that base as well. But then you'll also have the uncapped commission and potential to earn through that as well. And you get paid pretty frequently. You have to wait for like monthly or quarterly commission checks. You basically get paid every Friday, so it's going to be base commission alternating.
Right.
So technically, base and commission are both biweekly, paid out on alternating Fridays. So
I like that.
that's kind of the plan in a nutshell. And then, of course, in the later interviews, we'll dive a little bit more into our percent to goal model, but we have a percent to goal model for commission. So if you land 85% to goal, there's a certain payout. If you're 100% to goal or 130% to goal, there's going to be a specific commission payout tied to that percent to goal. So to obviously maximize your commission, you'll want to push for being at or exceeding quota.
Awesome.
So that's a little bit about that and how that's kind of measured. And then we'll also touch on, benefits if you're curious on benefits, but I just wanted to see if the comp plan aligns with what you're looking for in the next opportunity.
Yeah, thank you for that, Anastasia. For sure. I mean, I come from a commission only background, so I always had to, hunt and kill what I eat. So,
Yeah.
I mean, having a base on top of that uncapped commission, it's definitely something I'm looking for, and I would say it aligns.
Yeah. Okay, great. And then do you have any questions on benefits or PTO or 401k while we're on the topic of comp?
No, we don't need to discuss that.
Okay, great. And then in terms of training, it's 12 weeks. The first 4 weeks are in a Zoom classroom style training. So if you've ever done like a virtual training or even, you know, in schooling, there's like virtual classes. It's kind of how it is. You'll have like the trainers in there. You'll have everyone on Zoom. You'll have other peers in there. You'll be on video, so you can mute, unmute, ask questions. Your first week is just learning the script, learning the rebuttals to rejections, learning the CRM system. Starting week 2, you get on the phone. So you do get on the phone pretty quickly, start applying what you're learning, start getting live call coaching and mentorship on live sales calls from the trainers.
I like that.
And yeah, absolutely. Super hands-on. And then that continues on. And then week 5 is when you would leave the trainers and go to your permanent team, which is usually about 10 to 12 reps plus your manager. And that's where you're going to finish out the rest of your training. So you'll have, you know, ongoing training, daily huddles with your team. Usually there's 2 huddles. And then you'll also have a weekly one-on-one with your manager as well to look forward to. So that's a little bit about the training program. Obviously, you're paid with your base. And then you'll be eligible to earn commission as early as week 2 of training. So they're going to start giving you different milestones and markers to work towards even as early as training. So that's a little bit about what to expect in terms of the training program from like a virtual standpoint. Do you have any questions on that?
No, that all makes sense. I guess one little question would be, does the paid training, like the base pay, start right whenever I start training?
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that all makes sense for sure.
Awesome, good to hear. And then we do provide all the equipment too, so laptop, monitor if you need one, Ethernet cord, mouse, headset, basically everything you need to be able to work from home. And then the one requirement that we do have is we just need you to download 2 different apps, which are Okta and Google Authenticator. And then we just need you to have high-speed internet. So I just wanted to make sure you're good with all of that as well.
Yes, ma'am. I can download any apps, and I got high-speed internet for sure.
Okay, great. And then hours, we're really big on work-life balance, so it is going to be Monday through Friday, no nights, no weekends. Typical hours during training are 9 to 6 Eastern. Now, if I'm not mistaken, you're in Nevada, so you're in Pacific time. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so that would be a little bit of an earlier start for you just during the first 4 weeks. So that would be, I think, 6 to 3 Pacific, because it's 3 hours back, I believe. So that would be for the first 4 weeks. So it is a little bit of an earlier start. But then starting week 5, we do have some flexibility in shift. We'll kind of figure this out a little bit later on in the interview process. But you could do as late as 10 to 7 Eastern, 9 to 6 Eastern, 8:30 to 5:30 Eastern, or 8 to 5 Eastern. So you could pick one of those shifts to lock into starting week 5, but I just wanted to see if the first 4 weeks at 9 to 6 works for you as well.
Yes, ma'am. I'm an early riser for sure.
Okay, great. And then we already touched on the age requirement, so we're good there. And then last but not least, wanted to just tackle any questions you might have. I kind of went over everything I typically like to cover, make sure we have a good understanding of the role, expectations, compensation, training. Is there anything else at a high level that maybe you were hoping to cover today that maybe I didn't touch on?
No, but I guess I could ask you something I typically ask all the first round recruiters. What is success measured at when someone first comes in, like those 4 weeks? What are you guys looking at out of your client that you just prospected?
No, for sure. Like what do we look for within like a rep coming into the role? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, sorry, I kind of framed that very terribly.
Yeah, no, you're totally good.
So like my first 4 weeks of training, is there some way that you guys just like notice someone who's not going to make it and you just let them go, or you try to get everyone past the training, and how long do they usually last?
Yeah, for sure. So I think at the end of the day, it's a role where we look for either 2 years of client-facing experience or a bachelor's degree. So to your point, it doesn't open up the doors to a lot of different backgrounds, lots of different skill sets. Some people have been in sales or looking to make industry change. Some people have never done sales before. So other people that come into Angie and have 14, 17-year careers at Angie, absolutely. Several-year careers. Do some people come in and maybe realize, hey, I'm not cut out for this. I don't really like cold calling, or maybe they fall below goal and really struggle. Then maybe performance is a discussion. So of course we have kind of all different ranges on the spectrum, but I would say really the way that they measure success is, phase one, they have like basically three phases. Phase one is like by the end of the classroom training. Phase two is by the end of week, I think it's like week 6 maybe. And then phase three is like by week 12. So they have like they kind of break it down into more like digestible chunks. Like, hey, your first week, we want to make sure, or your first few weeks, we want to make sure you're having passing scores on like mock call certification. So like they want to see, hey, are you going over what you need to go over in the script? Are you sticking to the script? Are you asking the right questions? They have some like written assessments as well. Like I don't know what they kind of look like, but they have different things that are more knowledge based in the beginning, and then in the next phase they go, okay, are you meeting talk time? Are you meeting different passing scores with like live calls, because they have like quality assurance. They're kind of making sure you're meeting all those requirements as well. So they kind of break it down into 3 phases, which I like, because it kind of starts off more basic, then it kind of gets more into, okay, now are you meeting quotas? So they don't just throw it all on you at the beginning. They kind of take it chunk by chunk, which I really like. But to answer your question, just in terms of what success looks like, I think from the get-go, it's that consistency of meeting talk time and dials, because I think that's like the only thing you really have control over. Like,
Right.
are you meeting talk time? So I think that's like the biggest thing, and then just being really coachable and receptive to feedback. So if you
Awesome.
were to come in and have the highest talk time in training, the trainers might message your manager and be like, hey, you have someone coming to your team. They're doing really, really well in our training class. They're already exceeding expectations. So you kind of get that, pat on the back, or maybe are seen as like a top performer really early on. So if you're looking at something to gauge yourself and see how can I make myself stand out amongst the team, I would say that would be the main thing to focus on coming into the role, is just having that consistency and maintaining your activity.
Okay. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And it sounds like you guys, care about your employees. You want them to win, and the communication's there. So that's, all I could really ask for, honestly. Um,
Yeah, and what I like is our trainers are like in-house. Like they started off in sales, they went through like some kind of leadership program, they got into training, or maybe they were a manager first, then got into training. So you're also learning from like the best of the best, not someone that Angie just hired to train our reps, if that makes sense.
right. Yeah, I like that and I respect that out of a company for sure. I mean, Anastasia, like I said, I'm 21 years old. I'm ready. I'm hungry. I'm ready to grow with the company long term. So,
Yeah.
what's the next steps?
Yeah, absolutely. So we do have a few steps to our interview process. We have 2 video interviews. The first one is typically with the recruiter, which would be me, for about 30 minutes over video. And then the final video interview is with the sales manager for about an hour. So that one's going to be over Google Meet as well. As far as feedback goes, today I'm going to go ahead and gather everything we discussed and submit your information and your resume over for consideration with our team. And then if they're interested in proceeding forward, I'll reach out to you so we can initiate that first video call. So I'll reach out to you probably within a week. If you don't hear from me, obviously feel free to reach out for an update, but I'll definitely try my best to get back to you within the next week or so, and then we'll go from there. And then, of course, throughout the process, at any point, if they do move in a different direction, we do provide updates as well. But, hopefully we'll be able to get that next step scheduled here within the next week or so. But if you have any questions in the meantime, obviously feel free to reach out. You have my phone number and my email.
Awesome. I appreciate the call. Is one last question before I let you go.
Yeah.
How many guys are you looking to take on right now? Is there only a few? Is there a big batch every week? How's that looking?
Yeah, so we have training classes once a month. So basically, we typically hire into the near future. So like right now, we have a training class starting March 9th that we're actively interviewing and hiring for. So depending on, where we're at in the interview process at the time of an offer is usually when I'll know, like, hey, we can offer you this start date, or we can offer you this start date. And then you kind of lock into that training and begin onboarding. So to answer your question, especially if you're looking to maybe refer some people, we definitely have more than one opening. So you're welcome to, submit people over. Now, another thing to keep in mind is you also get like a referral credit or like a referral bonus. So if you were to start with Angie and then refer someone, I think if they make it 90 days, you get like, I think it's like a few $100 in like a bonus for referring someone. So
Hey,
also keep that in mind. We have that in place too for anyone coming into Angie.
awesome. Yeah, I think Angie's a good company, and I'm actually really excited to be a part of the team. So if there's any buzzwords you can throw over there to make my interview process be
Yeah.
speeded up, that'd be great. Appreciated.
Yeah, I definitely took note of everything you shared today. So we should be good to go. And if I need anything else, I'll let you know. Other than that, I hope you have great rest of your day and a great weekend if I don't talk to you before then.
All right, you too, Anastasia.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye. Let's go. All right, guys. Just got off at an interview. Hopefully we hear back. Hopefully we hear back. Hopefully we hear back. So what we're gonna do right now is grab the fucking transcript from this Johnson. She told him, wait, don't you wanna know my name? Alright, let's do. Alright, let's do. Don't you wanna know my name? Bet that, boy. Now let's go ahead and post the YouTube vid, my guy. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and just do that on my phone. Post a YouTube video from my phone. Fuck off, Cluely. Okay. Time to upload a YouTube video. Alright, boys. Yep. And I'm not fucking rookie of the year. You still wonder how that shit might feel. Add description. Let's get a thumbnail on this, John. We actually have to go send the thumbnail to me. Pretty mid thumbnail, but fuck it. I don't care. Alright, bet Edwin. Alright, bet Edwin. Alright, bet Edwin. Spazzing, geeking, spazzing. Alright, upload. No, it's not made for fucking kids. What's good? It's too awake. Listen, the urge to just not make this. What's good? It's too awake. It's too awake. A lot of people out there. Alright. Let's go, guys. We're doing this shit. Video is uploading to YouTube. Let's see if. Do I have to keep YouTube open? I don't think I do. Alright, boys, it's 11:30. Just got off of the interview. Should be moving to the next round. And I just posted the YouTube video, my dude. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna fucking. I'm gonna step away from my laptop for like 10 minutes, come back, and we're gonna get straight into doing today's LinkedIn post. I'll go ahead and pull it up so you guys can see it. Alright, Wednesday's post, TAM content. You're running Facebook ads for leads, spending $2 to $5K a month, getting form fills, but they're not converting. Here's why. By the time you call them back, they've already talked to 3 other contractors. Someone got there first. Someone faster. The lead filled out your form at 9 p.m. while scrolling in bed. You call them the next day at 11 a.m. They already booked a consultation with the guy who texted them in 60 seconds. Speed to lead is everything, and you don't have it. So you're paying for leads that go to your competition. Here's what actually works. AI contacts the lead the second they fill out the form. Text them immediately, qualifies them, asks them the right questions, builds the relationship before you even know they exist. By the time you call them, they're warm. They know who you are, they're ready to book. You're not fighting for attention anymore. You're closing qualified leads who already want to work with you. Facebook ads don't fail because the leads suck. They fail because you're too slow. How many leads are you losing to speed right now? Don't you wanna know my... Alright, boys. Dude, dogs drinking water pisses me off so fucking bad. Like, literally so fucking bad. It pisses me off. Alright. Boys, I'll be right back. Stepping away for like 10 minutes, 5 minutes, coming back. Your boy's about to heat up his coffee. Alright, what the fuck is good, bro? We're back. The dogs are pissing me off because they're just being fucking annoying. Go lay down, now. Go. Go lay your ass down. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Alright, we're back. Just gave the dogs a snack. They're fucking chilling. About to lock in. About to pop a Zenachini. Let's fucking get it. And yeah, about to post on LinkedIn. I think I'm about to just post right now. It doesn't matter. I don't have to wait till 12. It's run it. It's rip it. It's run it. It's rip it. It's run it. Maybe I could just tweak up the copy a bit. Copied the wrong thing. I have to check what LinkedIn posts look like on my mobile phone. Really quick. Let me check this shit right quick. Change your fucking profile pic. This is ugly as shit, dude. Alright, that's how. Okay, yeah, it's just simple. Simple copy. How much water you fucks need? I guess I shouldn't complain about the dogs drinking water, but like, holy fuck.
Oof, that one is tough. And I love. Oof, that one is tough. And I love that.
I'm not getting into a LinkedIn doom scroll or anything. Just trying to see what good posts are. Alright, I'm gonna lock the dogs outside. No water. No, but I'm gonna give them a bowl of water and just lock them outside because they're pissing me off, and I'm not gonna have them walk back and forth. Good girl. 11:50. I don't know if I need to tweak anything on that post, but I definitely want to create new posts. This next story. But that's for Sunday. Sunday. You're running Facebook ads for leads. They're spending $2,000 to $5,000 a month getting form filled. All right, here. Let's read this like we're a contractor, or honestly anyone running leads. You're running Facebook ads to get leads. All right. You're running Facebook ads for leads, spending $2,000 to $5,000 a month getting form fills, but they're not converting. Here's why. By the time they call you back, they've already talked to 3 other contractors. Someone got there first. Someone faster. The lead filled out your form at 9 p.m. while scrolling in bed. You call them the next day at 11 a.m. They already booked a consultation with the guy who texted them 60 seconds. Speed to lead is everything, and you don't have it. So you're paying for leads that go to your competition. Here's what actually works. AI. Alright, hold on. Fuck. Water's gonna overflow. Alright, gang, hold on. Give them dogs some water. Good girl, Rexy. Good girl, Rexy. You gonna go lay down? You come out here. Come. Go. Roxy, go. Let's have water. Alright, boys. Dogs are taken care of. Let's reread this. You're spending... Alright. You're running Facebook ads for leads. Spending $2,000 to $5,000 a month. Getting form fills, but they're not converting. Here's why. By the time you call them back, they've already talked to 3 other contractors. Someone got there first. Someone faster. The lead filled out your form at 9 p.m. while scrolling in bed. You call them the next day at 11 a.m. They already booked a consultation with the guy who texted them in 60 seconds. Speed to lead is everything, and you don't have it. So you're paying for leads that go to your competition. Here's what actually works. Okay, I like this, but here's what I'm gonna do. First things first. Where's my BAT PPT? Okay, so we're about to post Wednesday's post. Now, what I want to do is make this a bit more unique. Like, here's what has been working. Or like, you used to be able to just have someone fill out a form and then you hit them back whenever, but that shit doesn't work no more. And just kind of like reframe this post as what is new and what is actually working now and how we see this change. Or maybe like how simple when did Facebook ads drop? Was that 2020? Or have they been around for a while? Anyways, like the game has changed, and that's kind of how we need to tweak it up a little bit. I don't want it to be AI slop. I just genuinely want it to be real knowledge type shit. So let's go ahead and just tweak it up a little bit. Gango. Operation Lincoln takeover. AI trading compliance. Building sorry system. Okay. It's just the comments. Alright, boys. Let's get this shit tweaked up, posted, engage for 30 minutes, and get on to the rest of our day. Bruh. Can't talk, I guess. Zendashini, man. Reframing it as the game changing. Facebook ads used to be easy. Run an ad, get form fills, call them back the next day. Close the deal. That was 2015, 2019. It doesn't work like that anymore. Here's what changed. Every contractor learned how to run Facebook ads. every lead is getting hit by 15 to 10 different businesses at the same time. The lead fills out your form at 9 p.m. By 9:02 p.m., they get a text from your competitor. You call them the next morning at 11 a.m. They already booked a consultation with someone else. Wait, what? I'm confused. The lead fills out your form at 9 p.m. By 9:02 p.m., they got a text from your competitor. You call them in the next morning at 11 a.m. They already booked a consultation with someone else. You're spending $2,000 to $5,000 a month on ads, getting form fills, but losing them to who moves faster. The game isn't about having the best ad anymore. It's about speed to lead, and most contractors don't have it. Here's what actually is working right now. Here's what's actually working now. Here's what's actually working now. See, I don't want this to be a hard read to anyone. I feel like the words could just be placed better. AI text the lead the second they fill out a form, qualifies them, ask questions, build a relationship. By the time you call them, they already know who you are. They're warm, ready to book. You're not competing with 10 other contractors anymore. You already won. Facebook ads still work, but only if you're fast enough to capitalize on them. How many leads are you losing? I'm playing the old game. Alright. Gee, this feels real. I don't know how to spell that. I'm about to just fucking use psychologically. I said, gee, this feels real generic, like an AI wrote it. I want to make sure we have easy to read copy so people don't end up rereading a line because their brain couldn't fully clock it. You know what I mean? You are now an expert level copywriter who is a top performer at catching attention psychologically. Thought process it used. He's right. This is reading too generic and AI-ish. He wants to copy this. Easy to read, psychologically engaging, not generic AI slop. His voice, raw, direct, real. The issue with the current version, Facebook ads used to be easy, boring opener, too many predictable patterns. Yeah, sentences are too... You're not punchy enough, doesn't show, it tells. Let me rewrite this. Stronger, more unexpected opener. Verified sentence structure, more concrete visual language. His actual voice, 20 years old, direct, no fluff. Psychological hooks that make you feel the pain. Rhythm that flows naturally. The hook needs to grab immediately. The pain needs to be versical. The solution needs to feel inevitable, not salesy. Awesome. You spent $3,000 on Facebook ads last month. You spent $3,000 on Facebook ads last month. Got 47 fills. Closed 2 jobs. That's a 4% conversion rate. You know something's wrong when you can't figure out what. You know something's wrong, but you can't figure out what. Here's what's happening. Lee fills out a form at 9 p.m. on a Tuesday. They're lying in bed, scrolling, thinking about their kitchen remodel. You're asleep. Your competitor's AI texts them in 47 seconds. Asks them when they're free for a quote, confirms the address, books them for Thursday at 2 p.m. You wake up the next morning, call the lead at 11 a.m., straight to voicemail. They already moved on. This is happening to 80% of your leads right now. You think the ads aren't working. The ads are fine. You're just too slow. The contractors booking 15 to 20 jobs a month aren't better at their craft than you. They just text back faster. While you're finishing a job, their system is closing the next one. Speed to lead used to be nice to have. Now it's the only thing that matters. How many leads did you pay for last month that booked with someone else? I like this one better, for sure. I like it a lot. Now this is what I'm talking about, Mike. This is what I want to talk about today, my guy. Bam. 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 Bro, you know what I should do? I should just read these posts and make it as a video. Just literally just screen record and then also show my face and straight up just highlight each bar that I read and just read it down because they're real ass fucking posts. This is real content, bro. It's just fire. It's just fire. I think this is the easiest way to do content. Why not? Because you're getting so much out of it. See, there's like a content waterfall that we could be using, bro. All these short form posts, I could literally just make a video of me going over it because one, I've never really seen that content. Only time I've seen someone like reading over like tweets or something was whenever I was watching like Tate. Tate on his emergency meetings, he'll read off his tweets, and they're so much more engaging when he reads them off rather than you reading them. And then you can kind of break down on what you mean on every step, you know? But yeah, I'm fucking with it. Shit's fine. And we're not doing visuals. I'm about to ask. Alright, G. So I'm about to go ahead and post the Wednesday's post and then engage. By the way, I like that one that you gave me. It's way solid. I have a question though. Should we be adding visuals to these posts, like a picture, and then copy, or just straight text? Because I'm trying to actually do what's gonna be more engaging and work better, but I also want to follow along with what that one video was saying about LinkedIn content. So go ahead and just give me accurate information right now. And if so, I could probably easily automate this whole process eventually to where I get a visual generated, the copy generated, it posts automatically, all of that. Fuck yeah, I'm gonna automate it. I'm gonna automate it, mate. I'm fucking automate it. Well, that's actually why I'm doing it, because I'm gonna automate it. It's like, I love the thinking process. Straight text, here's why. The Laura Costa strategy from the video set is text-based content that gets you clients without needing video, camera, or visuals. She made $2 million plus and built 300,000 followers with just writing. Here's the breakdown. Text only works better. For story posts like the ditch story, visually dilute the punch. Visually dilute the punch. Pain point posts like today's speed to lead. People read faster without images. Educational posts text keeps them focused. That's facts. Your raw direct voice. A photo interrupts the flow. When to use visuals. Authority jacking. Photos with bigger creators, entrepreneurs. Screenshots of results when you get them. Client wins, revenue DMs. Trend jacking. Posts where the image adds context. Your first 30 days equals text only. Why? Because your strength is your voice and stories. LinkedIn algorithm loves pure text posts right now. Alright, well, let me just post this right now then. Loves pure text posts right now. Hold on, where am I? Your first 30 days equals text only. Why? Because your strength is your voice and stories. LinkedIn algorithm loves pure text posts right now. People actually read on LinkedIn, unlike IG or TikTok. Adding a random stock photo or AI image equals looks try hard. About automation, don't automate posting yet. Here's why. The 30-minute engagement window after you post equals the most critical part. That can't be automated. If you schedule/automate posts, you're not there to reply to the comments immediately, engage with other posts, ride the algorithm boost. Well, that's what I would be fucking doing, bro. I would automate that too. Post dies without engagement. The move. Week 1 to 4 manual posting, text only, master engagement. Alright. Okay, bet. Well, yesterday's post didn't even do too well. I got 2 likes. Well, one love, and actually I liked it. So, and also I reposted Alex Hermosi's post saying if you have someone who loves you, a goal to work towards, and your health, you've already won. Should I be reposting that or no? And if I do repost it, should I at least have my own take on it? Let me know, gang. Oh, and also give me the exact engagement plan for right now, because I'm trying to actually boost this post. Make it clean, simple, short. You can give me templates to use as well. Let's go. Plug in the laptop, Bazy. It'd be dying quick. It'd be dying quick with the freaking screen record going. Alright, let me break this down. His Tuesday post, the ditch story, only got 2 likes. He reposted that in Alex Hermosi post. He's asking if he should repost or add his own take. He wants the exact engagement plan for today to boost his Wednesday post. He wants it clean, simple, short with templates. Let me address this. On the low engagement. Alright, real talk. on your post. Today, Tuesday's post 2 likes equals normal. Here's why. You're on week 1. LinkedIn algorithm doesn't know who you are yet. Your network isn't trained to engage with your content. It takes 4 to 6 weeks of consistent posting before the algorithm pushes your shit. Alright, bet. Don't panic. Don't quit. This is the game. No shit. On reposting Hermosi, don't repost without adding your story. If you're gonna repost, do this format. Repost the quote, then add 3 to 4 lines of your own take. This hit different today. I've got like 3 of these. I've got all 3 of these. Mom who believes in me even when I'm broke. December 26th, deadline to retire her. And I'm healthy enough to grind 12 hours a day. Everything else is just noise. But focus on your original organic or original content first. Reposting should be 1 out of every 10 posts max. Engagement plan for right now, 30 minutes. You just posted, timer starts now. Minutes 05 wait plus monitor. Watch for comments, reply instantly to anyone who comments. Keep LinkedIn open. Minute 1 to 5 to search plus like. Search these terms. Facebook ads. Like 10 posts, move fast. Minute 10, 15 comment on posts. I bet. Like 10 posts, move fast. Engaging.
Easier, but if the job's not done well and not done in a delightful way, it doesn't really matter. So without you guys, there's no us. And I think the biggest surprise I had was what's expected of all of you. Many of you, how big is your business? 5 people, 10, 15, right? But you're expected to be excellent at sales, at marketing, at finance, at operations, at customer service, you name it, you're expected to be excellent at it. There's big public traded companies with thousands of employees that aren't even excellent at those things. So how can we expect that of you? So for us, what is our ambition? What is winning for us? First, I'll say is we want to be synonymous with home renovations. We believe success is that Realm is the Airbnb of renovations. In 5 years, you're in Denver, you're in Miami, you renovate, and it would be crazy to renovate without Realm. But on top of that, we want to make your lives easier. We want to make it easy to grow your business. I started Realm now 6 years ago, really for the homeowner, I'm not going to lie. It wasn't for you guys. Because I was working in...
Alright boys, it's 12:50 p.m. Done engaging with LinkedIn. I actually reposted this also. I'm going to show you really quick. So, Alex Hermosi posted, who comes to mind? If you have someone who loves you, a goal to work towards, and your health, you've already won. I said, this hit different today. I've got all 3. Mom and dad who believes in me even when I'm broke. December 2026 deadline to retire her. And I'm healthy enough to grind 12 hours a day. Everything else is just noise. Real as fuck. Alright. Yup. Now we're about to go and read the rest of the game plan for today, baby. Been locked here for 2 hours and 22 minutes. Made some good progress. Good stretch. DJ Khaled, yeah, we the best. Oh yeah, I forgot we were fucking with that for a minute. Okay. Check. Alright, we gotta do 50 apps. 3 pieces of content. 12:30 to 2:30. Apply to 50 jobs. Probably till like 3 o'clock. Bet. I'm gonna start at 1 a.m. And we're gonna go till 3. Or until we get 50 done. 50 done. Alright, bet that. I'm gonna go take a piss. I'm honestly pretty fucking hungry. I might just eat a quick bowl of cereal. Oh, I got some coffee I can heat up too. Let's go. I need a meal prep. Like eggs and shit. So I can just make burritos, bro. This should be fun. This shit would be fun. Tell me, did you know it was time to say goodbye? Tell me, did the angels touch the sky? Tell me, did you know it was time to say Alright, I know this is probably like bad for me. And I wouldn't be eating. Honestly, I'll probably eat these for as long as I can. Because fuck it, why not? But bro, I was just like wondering, do I have pizza rolls? And I didn't think I did, and I opened the motherfucking freezer and I was in shock. I was like, holy fuck. Let's go, boy. We're about to munch on these Johns. We're about to fucking munch on these Johns. God dang, I'm already knowing what's on. Bet, boys. We got some freaking pizza rolls in the mother freaking oven. Pizza rolls in the air fryer. Dropping into a Fortnite game. Just got off the phone with my girlfriend. Life is good. Wait, yeah. I forgot what that fucking video said, but that shit's funny. Got some pizza rolls in the freaking oven. Got my coffee in the microwave. Got some job apps about to fucking get crushed. Dialed the fuck in. Damn, I forgot to do my fucking goddamn dry scoop of creatine. Creatine. Fuck. I gotta make sure I'm drinking a fuck ton of water, bro. I said that yesterday, but water intake has to be so fucking high. So fucking high. About to apply. About to go get it yet. Touch the sky. It's 208 gating and I never lie. I'm here to stay and you already know why. What? Microwave's done. Me and the coffee's ready. I'm about to go giddy. I'm about to get sweaty. What? That's where I reside. But I'm about to be everywhere. I'm a guide. I'm a fly. I'm a go. Current company. Digital Wealth University. LinkedIn URL. Go run up my posts now. Are you okay with a full-time contracting role? What are you fucking talking about? Do you have experience cold calling contracting role? Contracting. No, I want a fucking base salary, bro. I'm not gonna work for nobody else. Cold calling. Hell no, I didn't apply. Not interested in this fucking company because 1099 is lame as hell. Why would I not just start my own fucking company? That's exactly what I'm doing. That's why I'm getting a job. So I can fund my own company. Just call my own clients. You feel me? You fucking feel me, boy? Browse computer. Yeah, let me browse the computer. Thanks for applying. Yeah, my pleasure. Oh, I'm about to get in the mood. Oh, I'm about to go do a stove. The page you're looking for cannot be found. This job's a scam. No longer available. A job is a scam. Shit away from me. Get that shit away from me. Alright, is this the second job that we're applying to? Is this the second job that we're applying to? Because I need to make sure how many jobs we're applying to, man. Did you know it was time to touch the sky? I mean, to say goodbye, twin. 95% match. We'll probably get that job calling back. And you know we're about to get it, yeah, we never lack. It's 208 gating and I'm with the back. And what I do in the morning, I hit some back. Feeling really good, yeah, I'm feeling really racked. Upload. Autofill with the resume, bro. Upload. Autofill with the resume, bro. Yeah, upload. Autofill with the resume, bro. Tell me, did you know it was time? Yeah.
You ever watched that video of that one of the guys that's like at the beach and he's shampooing his hair and the guy above him keeps putting soap? That's how I felt this morning because every time I scrape another scraping.
That sucks. Scraping sucks.
Huh?
Scraping sucks.
Yeah.
I remember whenever I did that fence over at Mandy's old house. It took me forever. I did not want to do that.
I think I'm done.
Oh yeah, I actually forgot about that. You're gonna heat that up in the microwave?
Huh?
You're gonna put that in. If you have to, you just gotta put a paper towel over it, a wet paper towel.
Wet?
Because it just keeps the moisture in there.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you said I can do that still with this way. I won't try that. Where's your plate?
I don't have one.
We'll grab a plate.
Alright, 1 second.
Finger them off. That bag is just basically putting on lipstick on a
What do you mean? Tell me, did you, I need to get some music on or something, bro. Alright, yeah, I'm definitely gonna autofill this one. Super long. I really do want to pay $40. Just so I can get this autofill shit. Right, one more, and then we're at 10 already in 10 minutes. Pretty sure I started at 360. Bet. Fill it out, fill it out, fill it out. This is the one that takes the longest. It adds all the skills. Alright, boys. Alright, boys. Let's munch. I hella forgot my mom got me fucking Panda Express in Reno the other day. And I fucking could be eating that right now, but I forgot. Now I'm eating pizza rolls. I'll eat that shit later though. Ain't nothing like some pizza rolls and fucking applying to jobs, am I right? Oh yeah, man, let's get this shit. Social Network. Have you guys watched that movie? The Social Network. It's how Zuck started up Facebook. It just got done.
Starts working fast. In 15 minutes on average. Triple action formula. Routier Ready offers a constant strength triple action formula that's designed to
Try to have sex and you did not have sex. She said you didn't. And I asked her, could you have been
About to go to the
asleep?
other room.
And
About to go to the other room.
no, and she said no.
I'm recording and I don't want that to be on there.
as much as I don't want to go with her. I tried to have sex with her and she was asleep. Carrie's asleep. Really.
Yeah, we're freaking locked. Yeah, we're freaking dialed. Yeah, we're freaking locked. And we're dialed and we're locked. And we're freaking dialed. And we're freaking locked. And we're dialed and we're locked. And we're dialed and we're freaking locked. Dialed. Cover letter. Are you serious? Are you actually serious right now? You want my cover letter? I thought you'd never ask. What? Currently based in the United States? Yeah. 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 Your application contains an error. What are you talking about, boy? Desired salary, $55,000 base. At least. At least. Application submitted. Let's go. Alright, this is only a point in time, bro. I'm only gonna be applying for so long. Then I'm gonna land a role, and then I'm gonna fucking scale. Scale the agency. Scale with AI systems. I could even fucking automate the jobs and stack jobs. Water. What is your current location? Just to awake in the United States. Yeah. Oh yeah, you know I applied. We can't let my guy. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, this shit is depressing as fuck. It's pretty low leverage, but I guess it's not. It's like the only priority. It's the only thing that matters right now, you know? Click, 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 click. Alright. So it's 3:30. Forgot we have a call scheduled with the boys. 2-hour chatter mind at 4. So we have 30 minutes. Make a piece of content, get it posted, and yeah, get this shit rocking and rolling. So here's what we have. We have some ideas. So we could go with number 1, I'm broke, living at home, and more certain than ever. Number 2, no, I'm not gonna do that one because it's not on a consistent basis. 3, I make it 3K 4. And then yeah, follow up with Ethan.